Now, for our 5th episode, we're going to be spending it celebrating a bit of a special occasion. In case you're unaware, November 17th is Left 4 Dead's birthday! And to celebrate 15 years of zombie killing fun, we're going to take a look at a reworking of one of Left 4 Dead 2's base campaigns, Dark Carnival Remix. Our cast of survivors today is, of course, the Savannah 4. On their journey to reach New Orleans, we'll be traversing a reworked and redesigned Whispering Oaks amusement park to find a new means of escape after being forced to ditch Ellis's beloved Jimmy Diggs Jr. stock car. But how much different can you get from the base campaign? Let's not waste any more time and dig in. As mentioned before, Dark Carnival Remix is a revamp of the vanilla campaign Dark Carnival, which not only reimagines the original campaign, but also reincorporates concepts and content that were cut from the final version. To that end, the maps accomplish their goals splendidly, crafting an environment that you can still recognize as Dark Carnival, but upgraded into something that dwarfs the original in scale. Every inch of the map has been expanded and redesigned into what could essentially be described as a super form of what it used to be. Instead of a ramshackle, cheap hometown carnival, we find ourselves venturing through a real amusement park, one far more extravagant, if not less grounded, than the base campaign. It looks gorgeous and helps set this version of the campaign apart from its bases. This extends to the gameplay as well. Though the beats of the adventure are familiar, they happen in a way that remixes how the original went, to an extent. You still have to rush to shut off the merry-go-round and run along the tracks of the Screaming Oak, but with a slew of new twists and turns to keep the player on their toes. Nowhere is this more evident than the reworked concert finale. Gone is the quaint little arena of the Peach Pit and the simple challenge of its holdout section, replaced with an entire battleground, where in addition to blasting out the Midnight Riders' greatest hits, the survivors must also ramp up the show as it goes along, cranking up the volume and blasting fireworks into the sky in a hectic, active bid to attract the attention of the chopper pilot. Infected put up the same fight as they always do, and they're especially dangerous in the finale. As always, teamwork and coordination is paramount for victory. Mindless horde slaying will get you nowhere in a challenge that asks a lot more of the player than just killing. Now, with how much I've gushed about how the makers of this campaign reworked the original into a whole new challenge, what exactly has that old map been turned into? The layout of Dark Carnival Remix, as spectacular as it is the place where this campaign is arguably at its weakest. Don't get me wrong, it's still spectacularly laid out, but there are a handful of occasions where that spectacular size isn't the most clear to navigate. The campaign could do a better job of directing the player where to go, as the lack of plain direction can result in the player getting lost and stumbling around for the way to proceed. This isn't very frequent, though. And for the most part, the path forwards is very clear. Jury is still out, though, on whether it's safe. In summary, Dark Carnival Remix is a new take on an old favorite, building an experience that, like any good remake, puts a new spin on things while still retaining what made the original great. While a bit vague at times on how to proceed, the layout of the map is designed beautifully and is chock full of goodies and prizes hidden in every nook and cranny for players to find. Chief among them, though, are the set of 5 hidden tokens, tucked away in the most remote corners of each chapter of the campaign. Those thorough enough to find all of them are rewarded with an extended ending cutscene that ties into the start of Swamp Fever, in addition to rounding out the Midnight Riders list of tracks in the credits. With a 9 for identity, an 8 for challenge, and a 7 for layout, I give this campaign a 24 out of 30. Until next time, I'm the good Mudkip, and here's to another 15 years of Left 4 Dead. Stay legendary.